Pegasus is a spyware that infects the devices and spies on victims by transferring the data to master server in an unauthorized manner. Pegasus is developed, marketed and licensed to foreign government by NSO Group, an Israeli company. It is believed that it is being used since 2016. The NSO Group claims that they have developed a technology which will help the governments in investigating crimes like terrorism. In this particular spyware, a link is sent on the person's and victim's phone, and if it gets clicked, then the malware gets transferred to the devices which infects it. Some experts also talks about zero-click attacks in which the devices get infected despite clicking the links which are sent on the devices. On 29 October 2019, WhatsApp filed a suit in District Court of California against Pegasus, claiming that they have attacked 1,400 of its users in 20 countries, which also included Indian journalists and activists. On 26 November 2019, the Pegasus then filed a lawsuit in Israel against WhatsApp. The California court gave the decision in favor of WhatsApp. This particular case not only raised but also highlighted the serious issues of data protection and privacy in our world. India is still in stages to finalize and approve the data protection bill, but there are certain other laws also governing spyware in India. Let's first talk about the Indian Telegraph Act of 1885 and the Telegraph Rules. Section 5 of the Indian Telegraph Act give power to the government to conduct surveillance over the users across the country. Section 5, subclause 2 give power to the government to conduct surveillance over telegraphic lines. Rule 419A was added in 2007 to the Telegraph Rules after the case of the People Union of Civil Liberties versus Union of India. In this case, it was established that telephonic conversations comes under right to privacy, which can only be breached if there are established procedures involved. The other act is Information Technology Act of 2000. Section 69 of IT Act give power to government to conduct surveillance of internet data. The surveillance can be conducted on the basis of security, sovereignty and integrity of the nation. Section 69B of the same act talks about and give power to government to conduct surveillance over internet metadata. Section 66 of the act criminalizes any offences related to unauthorized use of computer resources. Then there is Personal Data Protection Bill of 2019. This particular bill came into force after Puttaswamy judgment in 2018. This bill provides various provisions and guidelines related to data protection and establishment of Data Protection Authority in India. Section 35 of this bill exempts government agencies for conducting surveillance across the country. This particular section has been in controversy till date because it contradicts the whole purpose of right to privacy. There are some similar spywares like Pegasus, such as School Web Search and Dropout Jeep. Recently, fresh reports were made by the Washington Post and the Guardian, which stated that the Pegasus spyware was used by at least 10 countries, including India. In the report, the name of 40 Indian journalists were mentioned from esteemed media organizations like Hindustan Times and Indian Express, in which their phone were hacked by using this spyware. This is the second time Pegasus news is coming into India. Now, we need stringent laws in this country for the protection of democracy and privacy of its citizens. An independent inquiry is demanded in this particular case in the Supreme Court, and fresh 3 PILs have been filed. We should now wait and see the outcomes of this PIL while the Personal Data Protection Bill is still far off from coming into effect.